This is lesson 2 of text files. Today I'm going to write data to a file. I've created a new Delphi project. I've got a form. I've given the form a caption, write data to file. Click on your T button that I've created. Let's create a variable, T file. You could call it create file, you could call it my file. It's just a file variable, and this file variable is of data type text file. Assign file is a procedure, so I'm going to assign my logical file T file to my physical file, and I'm going to call it countrynames.txt. So all assign file is going to be doing, it's going to link your file variable T file in RAM to the physical file countrynames.txt on your secondary storage medium. Using assign file as a procedure, if this second parameter, if the path is not specified, countrynames.txt will then be created in the same directory as your program or project. Rewrite T file. Rewrite is used for writing in write mode. So all you're doing when you're using rewrite is that you are setting the file pointer to the beginning of the file in write mode. So you could actually put in a comment to say that you are in write mode when you are using rewrite. In this particular example, I'm first going to just close the file and show you the value of the rewrite procedure. So I'm going to close file, T file. Run, click on run. Okay, so click on write data to file, and if you open up, you would see that countrynames.txt has now been created. I'm going to minimize this, close your program. Now let's attempt to write some data to the file. So I'm going to be using a for loop, and let's enter a list of 5 country names to this file. Okay, begin and end. I now need to create a string variable. So S country, you could call it anything. You could call it S line, and it is of data type string. It's a string variable. So let's use that string variable S country, and using an input box, the input box is called with 3 parameters. Your first parameter could be just a little heading list of country names. My second parameter is your prompt message. It could be get country name, or it could be enter country name. And your third parameter is your default parameter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write this data to the text file using write line. So I'm going to say write line T file, comma, S country. So what WriteLine does, I'm going to put a comment, and remember, learners, comments are very useful in a program. It makes the program more readable. So I'm going to say, it writes the data to the logical file, which is T file. Okay. And lastly, you must have close file. So what close file does, it sends the data to the physical file on disk. That's what it does. It closes the file, and only when the file is closed, the data is flushed from RAM to the physical file on disk. If you omit close file, if you do not type in close file and you mistakenly left it out in a program, the information from T file, which is your logical file in RAM, will not be sent to your physical file countrynames.txt. I would like you to click on Run, and let's run this program. Okay, click on your button, Write Data to File, and let's enter a list of 5 country names. Okay. If I open my folder, countrynames.txt, and a list of 5 country names have been successfully written to the file. That ends my lesson on writing data to a text file in Delphi. Thank you, learners, for listening.